Right now, we're going to be talking about Sauce Walka on the Rap Hustle, how to make millions using his social media platforms. Let's get it.
The one thing that I always appreciated about Texas is I remember the first time there was like something, it might have been an MTV video or something, but when Slim Thug came out, he said he was already platinum. He was, right? He
already sold 1 million units.
He was living he was doing big shit before we even knew who he was. And
all our legends is...
Well, I was going to say, I feel the same way about you, because I remember seeing videos of you and I would be like, yo, how's this guy so fucking rich? Like, Jesus. And this is not like recently. This is like 8-9 years ago. Like, yo, this guy Sauce Walka got shit moving.
Yeah, I'm on a baller stretch.
And the other thing that I want to break down, because like there's rap hustling.
I don't know if y'all familiar with Sauce Walka, and I'm not gonna pretend like I'm familiar with all his music, but he's one of the most like basically winningest independent artists out right now. He's been doing it for quite some years, so I really like his advice.
When you're an independent artist and you know how to you're a fucking all-time great rap hustler.
I gotta be like top 2. Yeah, I really think I'm the number 1.
Bro, when I tell you that you've DM'd so like you're like, break down the rap hustle in general, because I've had you shit.
I put it to you like this. Like, okay, for number 1, like what I've always felt like is that rappers or like people in position of power with social media presences, they use their social media. They look at their social media platform like their baby mama's vagina. Like, I cannot share this with the world. Like, this is my
this is my aesthetic. I don't want to mess up my social media aesthetic.
My social media aesthetic, and I look at my social media page like Walmart.
Well, don't get me wrong. You typically want to stay on brand, and you typically want to align with things that's on brand. But for the most part, stop thinking overly picky.
This is a place of digital business, a place of digital real estate. Excuse me, that I have a fluent flow of customers going in and out.
Okay, you see what he said right there? He said that he treats his business basically like Walmart, where he has a lot of fluent customers coming through. So basically, how that can apply to you is, you need to treat your business like the store. You are the store. Your social media, your YouTube, etc., is the store. Your products is obviously the music. Eventually, you might want to get into merch. You might want to get into shows and whatever. So you have to treat yourself like a business and not just an artist. Like, at the end of the day, we are independent artists, so we can't afford to think like Drake, Future, and all the mainstream artists. Now, don't get me wrong, even they do a lot of it too, but the only difference is we have to do it like right away. Like, we don't have the same luxury of relying on music in this current climate to get money, to get real money at least. So yeah, I like what he's saying.
Out of it every second of the day. Now, the amount of traffic that I have going through this digital real estate, that is determined by the amount of activity and the amount of marketing, promotion, and lights and space.
Exactly. Now, you're not going to just make music, get a social media, put good content on there, and people just magically spill from the sky. Ultimately, you got to market, whether it's using a content marketing strategy, which I usually suggest, or paying for ads. Quite frankly, it's probably better to do both.
Extra shit that I put on my location. But at the same token, if I can make the same money that I would make doing a concert, or the same money that I would make selling albums, by letting 1,000 of my customers give me $500 for a service that,
like I always say in my courses, click the link down below, check it out. You only need about 1,000 fans to give you $10 a month, and that's like 100 to 120K a year. You don't need no manager, you don't need no booking agent, none of that. That's enough money for most people to live. And at the very least, you can take that extra 10 or 20K and you can start running ads on that, which I teach. So yeah, he know what he's talking about on that one.
In their mind, this service is worth $2,000, $3,000, but I'm still talking about letting 1,000 people give me $500.
What would that service be?
Hey, you getting bank. 500 people give him $500. Shit, I ain't getting that much bank, but definitely you can get a lot of money. Definitely. look, you don't have to be super mainstream in this climate. We got streamers and YouTubers making tons of money, and they ain't signed to no label. So why can't rappers? Why can't us independent artists, singers do it too?
That's an example of a verse or
a repost.
A repost, okay.
Or me shouting out me. It's because it in its levels too. Because like some of this shit I'm doing for 40,000, 50,000, 30,000. But you know what I'm saying? When it came to monopolizing and optimizing, it's like, oh, okay, I don't have to give this person, like, if I do a whole song with this person for 25,000. Okay, you pay me $12.5 for the song, $12.5 for the video,
and then you'll do sales too.
Oh, I'm doing sales. No, that's what I'm saying. This is how we get.
Yeah, like basically, we have to think like a music entrepreneur. Hence the shirt, hip hop entrepreneur, and we need to monetize off of multiple income streams around our brand. So usually you gotta look at it like this. At the beginning, the music's gonna be more like a commercial, a soundtrack to a lifestyle and ideology, right? So from that point, once you start making the music that's based around a niche and a certain lifestyle, then you can start selling certain things around it, like certain shirts, certain quotes, certain brands. You can even do specialized shows. So he definitely know what we're talking about. Prime example, let's say if you're Meek Mills, right? And even though the streets is your main thing, he also do a lot of motivational street talk. So if you was like the underground Meek Mills, for example, your music is the soundtrack to your generation. Your brand speaks to that particular lifestyle, and you can start making shirts with certain quotes that people feel in that niche. You can even have prison reform conventions and stuff like that, and not just regular music shows. And the list goes on.
Get into the tiers of the rap hustle. Like we get into the tiers of the rap hustle. Okay, that's just doing a song and a video with you. Then it's you want the promo of it. Okay,
you want the primary artist. You want the fucking
primary artist. That's another price. Right. I'm gonna cut the song just on the G that we all independent. But then
that's another thing you can do too. Like a lot of you artists think like if you buy a feature or purchase a feature from an artist, he or she has to market it. No, she don't. Rather they buy from you too. You don't have to market it for free. You can also charge a little bit more to also do the marketing as well. So that's another way to, get some money out of your brand too. And it's music, so you don't got to do other stuff like necessarily necessarily start selling shirts and stuff right away too. You can get that feature money going, but you gotta build a fan base. None of this matters without a fan base. None of it. And none of this matters without marketing and the proper branding, which I teach in my course. Click the link. Yeah.
You want to put it on my YouTube? That's another 3,000, 2,500. Put it on my YouTube channel. You can put it on your YouTube channel. You want me to post it on my main page? Or you want to post it on my story? I post it on my main page. It's another 5,000. You want to post it on my story? That's 2,500. You know what I'm saying? It's all these different levels. But then that's me doing a whole song with you, shooting a whole video. I might charge you 10, whatever. You might want to do a package to do a multitude of songs. But instead of doing all of that work, I can make the same 50 grand by just charging 1,000 people $500. You see what I'm saying? In the course of 30 days, in the course of 30, 60 days, I done just made something that took 2 minutes of my time to something that I'm gonna repost for a shoot that I like for free, and I'm gonna get this person in marketing. A funny video that I like on Instagram for free, I'm gonna repost it to get some laughs and to talk about it in my DM with my friends, or somebody say.
That's a good thing about like Kick and like Twitch streaming. If you're an artist that's entertaining outside of the music, or like him, I think he's on Kick or Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. He just got on there. If you're entertaining outside of that, that's another way you can make a lot of money, right? Even if you do like 1,000 of your fans or even 500 sign up for your subscriptions for $5 a month, that stuff start adding up. So think you getting like streaming money. Even if you're making, let's say, a few $1,000s a month on your streaming money, then you got some of your fans that purchase your subscriptions, then you selling t-shirts, then you doing shows, selling feature prices. All that stuff can add up, and at the very least, you can make a living off this stuff.
An affirmation or some fucking quote that you think is so important, and you're gonna repost that to share this information. I could be reposting somebody else's business or idea and get paid $1,200, $1,500, $2,000, and then I can do that 1,000 times.
Right. Yeah, Brandman Kevo do that a lot. He charge a lot of people to post their businesses and their social media and stuff, and I'm pretty sure he bring it in bank because I see him do it consistently, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be doing that if he didn't see the money coming in.
Because I'm getting 30,000 likes, 50,000 likes. If I can get 50,000 likes, 25,000 reshares on a video, I can make 2, 3, 4,000 people give me $500.
For sure.
I'm not aiming at getting 2,000, 3,000 people to give me 30,000, 40,000. I just want y'all to give me $500. I'm still making millions of dollars.
Right.
If I get 20,000 people to give me $5,000 in the course of a year, You know what I'm saying? And then
Right.
now you multiply that by doing multiple artists.
And then the other thing is
one
like,
element.
hey,
That's just one hustle.
I'm in this city. Tap in if you need verses.
In the city, tap in. You need a verse. You need promo. You need
What
me
you
to come
need.
to your party. You need me to come to your store. You want me to listen to your music. This shit go deep to just consultation of listening to music. You want me to listen to your song, brother?
Exactly. And I don't know if some of y'all are aware. Some of y'all might be new, so some of y'all might not be aware. That's one of the ways I've been getting paid lately, making some extra income, which is reviewing music. We got a show called Pop or Drop, and the premise of the show is we pretty much let you, the independent artist, put your music on the show, and we had the ladies, the panel, and the live judging, so on and so on. And we've been charging. We do a lot for free, but we also been charging a lot of artists too to get their music on there, and we've been making some pretty good money on that one, me and my team. So he definitely know what he's talking about. You feel me?
I would not listen to your song on my own personal song.
Right.
But if you want me to listen to your song and give you my personal opinion on what you should do,
also, you can click the link down below and check that out too if it's something you're interested in.
actually, I'm being a consultant.
Yeah.
$33,000.
Yeah.
$33,000, bro. I'm gonna sit there with you, smoke a blunt with you, listen to your song, tell you what I FaceTime, whatever. FaceTime video, all of these are different properties that can get sold. Because
Jesus.
hey,
Running
man,
it up.
I can sit up here with my motherfucking phone in my hand, bob my head. This ain't even a real. I'm not even listening to your song. I'm bobbing my head. I sell you the video of me bob.
Hey, I don't recommend that. If they paying you to listen to their song, listen to that shit for real. Don't be just bobbing your motherfucking head. But I get what he's saying, though. I get what he's saying.
My head for $4,000.
Hey, by the way, I'll listen to your song for real. If you're sending it, I'll listen to it for real. You know what I mean? But you can't be sending everything for free. A lot of you artists, for free. Look, you can't be doing everything. I can't be doing everything for free. It's just not wise for my time. But if you pay me, which I don't be taxing, most of the stuff I do is for free, I will actually listen to your song.
You could put your song on 3 different versions of it. I done sent you 3 different angles, 3 different shirts on.
Right.
I'm just bobbing my head. Now you just throw your music sound on top of. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's crazy.
How can I ever run out of millions of dollars when I understand?
True. Yeah. No, he definitely have a point. He definitely have a point. So like, it's like, ultimately, we are music entrepreneurs ultimately. So the thing is, we have to, especially coming up now where the music money alone is not that much money, we have to think like more like hip hop or entrepreneurs. So by that being said, we have to learn how to get money from multiple streams of income from our brand. Now, granted, you don't want to necessarily be doing everything all at once, trying to monetize the music, monetize the selling features, monetizing selling shirts, monetizing this and that. But what you want to do is, clearly, it's the music. That's the main thing that you want to start selling first. So once you start getting that income in with the music, then you want to transition on to t-shirts. Then you want to transition on to more shows and selling features and stuff, which ultimately, all that's going to boil down is to the marketing. So you say, Stackz, I have no money. How do I market? Content marketing strategy. And when I say content, I don't mean just post random content. Oh, just eating today. Are you a fucking fitness trainer? Doubt it. So no one cares about what you eat. What I mean by content is you need to understand the brand, understand who you're trying to talk to, who you speak for, and what you do it for. And then you need to create your image, your look, and your message, and your music, and everything towards that brand, which I teach. Click the link down below. And you can start multiplying multiple streams of income through your hustle. The music, the shows, the features, selling shirts, whether it's selling reposts, so on and so on.